All right. I jumped right into things because I have a special visitor tonight. Hello, Lisa and hello, Gailey. Archer does not like that Sable has jumped up on my lap. They're back to their normal shenanigans. How's everybody? How about that Gene Hackman? Oh, God. So depressing. I'm normally the first to know this shit, but today, Nurse Matt texted me to say Gene Hackman was found dead. And I was like, what? Sable was up here for a second. Just a second. Golf 5 Alpha. His wife and dog, but they had other dogs. This is what's making them sus. They had other dogs that were fine. And apparently the details that are coming out are that there was the front door was open. He was in the foyer. She was dead in the bathroom. There was a heater knocked over in the bathroom and pills strewn about, which she could have just been taking pills and passed out, and he could have been headed out for help and went to open the front door and collapsed. Who knows? I guess we'll eventually find out. Now what people need to be saying, did they take the jab? Fucking weirdos. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Janaea. Hello, Golf. Hello, Jaded. Hello, Cherie. Come on. No, we're talking about Gene Hackman. Him and his wife were found dead this morning, and they suspect they've been laying there for a day.
Her hands were mummified.
Well, how's that happen in a day?
I don't know, but her hands were mummified.
What's that mean?
Like advanced decomposition.
Oh, well, maybe she'd been dead for a week and he was senile. I don't know these things. I don't have all the answers. All I know, if we go, the dogs and the cat are going to be able to eat for weeks. We're a welcoming crew. Everybody say hi to Golf 5 Alpha. We're just going to call you Golf or Alpha or 5. Hi, Becky. That wasn't meant for you, Cherie. If you just heard her say, go F yourself, because she's got a dirty, filthy mouth. That one over there. Well, they said they'd been dead for a day. But I don't know. I don't know. See, Golf, how friendly everybody is. I'm Sheree, once again, you have me lost. Severance isn't until tomorrow. Lisa, come on now, girl. LOL. No, I meant about Hackman. You mean the Schneikes thing? Oh, looky here, looky here, looky here. Hang on a second.
You'll be in my heart.
Mitchell,
No
how can you be
matter what
how can you
they
be
say.
how can you be in such a singing happy mode when Lex Luthor is dead?
Oh, Gene Hackman passed away. R.I.P.
Hey Deb,
Did they announce it was probably carbon monoxide poisoning? That was my first
well,
thought.
now they're not sure. It's very,
Sketchy.
yeah, they're not sure. Hang on, I
Oh.
like the other window better. I don't like being over top of you. Let me slide you up. Did Mitch now move?
How's everybody doing?
Mitch, that video you sent me, that guy loves you.
Isn't that cool?
It was very cool.
What's the
And-
mystery of Crazy Frog fan for 20? I didn't even. He posted 3 weeks ago. I just saw it. I was like, what the? It kind of scared me. I'm sure people have made that about Bad Ben.
Oh God, I don't even Google my name anymore or the stuff that comes up. It's horrible. People are brutal. I do like though when you Google what is Nigel Bach's net worth, and it comes up now as $9 million.
Hey,
It was 4 million.
ooh, look, I got a light.
I like the fact that they're only off by, if they're guessing 9 million, they're only off by 10 million in the wrong direction.
Where do they get that from?
Who knows? They what they do is they go by, I don't know. I don't know.
And height? Do they have your height?
No,
That's a thing. They'll do height.
I don't know. Somebody out there has a frame grab of me when I was nude in one of the pictures, and they're guessing I'm packing 12. And
Are you on WikiFeet?
What is WikiFeet?
WikiFeet is like Wikipedia, but for celebrities' feet.
Oh my God, no.
Let's see if you're on it. You should be on it. Are your feet in Bad Ben? Are you barefoot in Bad Ben when you're naked, right?
Yeah, a bunch of times I don't have socks on or something.
Dude, let's see. Should I make one for you?
No. Please don't.
Somebody in the chat should make it.
Well, they're all having their own conversation over there. It's like we're not even here. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, they said Golf 5 Alpha said
Golf has come in for his first time or her first time tonight.
Yeah, they said I hope I responded to everyone. So they're stressing about making sure they responded to everybody. Jaded Gypsy. That term,
we just call them jaded.
Jaded. Yeah, I don't know about that term anymore. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Jaded. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Jania. Hello, Sarah Ann.
Say hi to Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. I don't see Ronnie.
Veronica, she's at the bottom. She's just going.
Oh, I see. I'm scrolling.
Oh, but incidentally, well, let me see. I don't know if you can see right over here that little dog.
Oh, yeah.
That is Dora. That's Ronnie's dog. We put Dora's picture in the Christmas special.
That's cute. Dora's a good dog name. I've never heard of a dog. What's next to it? That's scary.
Next to me? You mean
the doll? Yeah, that's scary.
That's Chatty Cathy showing her bush. Excuse me. It's very bad because I think she's supposed to be like a 6 or 7 year old child.
All right.
So I'll probably have Chris Hansen showing up at the door any minute.
Okay, Nigel. You crack me up, Nigel. How's my mic sound? Is it too loud?
No, it's very good. You look like you look like a professional, whereas I look like shit.
No, you got to get a good mic. You got mics.
You can't hear me good?
I can hear you good, but
I have a mic up here. I don't like sticking anything in my mouth.
oh, ayo.
Hey, yo.
Nigel after hours. Nigel Bach OnlyFans. You're pointing that way. What's that way? What?
I'm trying to say hello to Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hey,
She said, hey. She sounds thrilled.
Hollywood. That should be her new nickname. Hollywood.
So this morning we went out. We got pretzels.
From Philadelphia Pretzel Factory?
Yes.
What did you dip it in? What do you dip it in?
Nothing normally. I just like them plain.
You raw dog pretzels? You don't dip them in cheese or chocolate or cream cheese?
We've gotten cheese.
It's kind of
before.
bad. The
We've gotten
cheese.
cheese, but I like them. I'll tell you what, I really like Annie Ann's pretzels.
Yeah, those are really
But
good.
they're so hard to get anymore because the place in the mall closed, but then reopened. And
Make up your mind.
they don't open until like 10 or 11.
The fuck.
There's one in the Walmart down in Rio Grande that opens at like 10. They're also a Subway. So it's very confusing when you're in there.
You know, Subway, were you ever a fan of Subway? Because I used to be like, oh, I hate Subway, but I never really ate it. And I realized the Subways around here suck, I think, because we have so many sub shops. But elsewhere in the country, the Subways are way better, and I love Subway. But when I come here, I ate it, and I was like, oh, this is terrible.
Well, there was because for the last couple years of her life, my mother's life, she was in and out of the hospital, Shore Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a Subway on the first floor run by this guy and his wife, and they were just the nicest people. And I did get a sandwich in there once. But Mitch, one day I got to get you to the Amish market out in Wilmington.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna say the grocery store sushi. I was like, I'm scared of that. But
No, we're going
Amish food, yeah, I would.
We're going to get the Sam's Club sushi.
Wait, what do you get at the Amish country though? What kind of food?
Oh, they have ribs, they have chicken, they have every sliced meat you can imagine. Do you like pastrami at all? It's not for everyone.
Yeah, I like pastrami.
The pastrami is out of this
Good.
world. They sell pretzels that are very similar to Annie Ann's, and
Like
the
with salmon.
Amish girl has a mustache.
Oh, that's cool.
I seriously hope she's not watching, but I doubt she got home yet on her horse drawn.
I don't think she'd be able to watch at all.
No, but well,
No
there's
electricity.
There's Amish people on TikTok and Amish people on Instagram, and
those are Meta Knights. Meta Knights. That's a sect of Amish people that worship Mark Zuckerberg. That's just a little comedy. That's not real. Did you see the new Shrek teaser?
Is that for real?
Yeah, it looks kind of bad. They changed the animation style. Looks a little ugly. But you know what? Did you see the last Puss in Boots was so good? Did you see that?
No.
Dude, if anyone in the chat, anybody here see Puss in Boots?
Hi, J-Lo. Hi,
dude.
Adam.
Puss in Boots literally is one of the best the Last Wish is what it's called. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So it looks like an oil painting, the animation style, but it's about death. It's very like heavy for an animated film. It's very good. And I think you would like it because it's a good movie. And you've got impeccable taste.
I do. Oh, yeah. By the way, let me just hang on. Jennifer and Adam and everybody coming in. Golf is a new visitor to the chat. So
yeah,
we've been saying hi to him.
Say hi to Golf. Jennifer said, good evening.
Jennifer and Adam are witches. They're married.
Do you
And
know? Do they have Etsy? You know that's a thing. Etsy wishes or Etsy witches, where you can order a witch on Etsy to curse someone.
no, they're not. They're
They don't.
good witches.
Oh, well,
They're
that's
like
cool.
they're like Glinda, not Elphaba.
Ah.
I thought I was in the room with her.
I did. I actually dubbed for the movie.
Did
Cherie
you?
said we have Jersey Mike's.
Well,
I've never
I
had it.
we had a Jersey Mike's right here in Summers Point for about a year or two, and
Didn't
they closed.
survive.
The one just opened out in Mays Landing next to Crumble and the Starbucks on the Black Horse Pike. And dude, I think Crumble's crumbling.
It's like I love it now. I don't think you've ever had insomnia cookies. They're good, but they're only in like cities. They're like I wish they would spread out more, but they're really good. But Crumble, not a
I,
Crumble fan.
I I like them, but you know where I really like the baked goods? Little Lidl. It's right down the street. Used to be Gennardi's.
Oh, oh, yeah. Honestly, I haven't been inside. I haven't been in there since it was Gennardi's.
Well, it kind of when you walk inside, it's kind of a shithole. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. They got some really great stuff. But in the middle of the store, they've got like pallets with a big cardboard box full of shit. Like you might find flip flops in there.
Just
and stuff.
random stuff.
Sarah Ann agrees with you that the insomnia cookies are out of this world.
I love them. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you, Sarah,
So,
for validating me.
Mitch, this video this guy did of you, I really
Yeah.
like. And I saw stuff in there. I got to go check out your YouTube channel and your stuff like that. Because,
dude,
when you blocked me, I couldn't see any of that.
I didn't block you. You blocked me.
That's
Don't
'cause
start
that's 'cause
this,
You heard.
guys. Don't start this. This is like, did you see Boy Meets World, the actress? Did you see they were arguing on a podcast?
No.
See, this is what I would love to. We should do like a celebrity gossip segment.
Well, we can do these more often, Mitch. It's just, last night you were supposed to come on.
Guys, I would love to do these. Tom, this is what he does. He just sends the link. So this time tonight you sent it, and guess what? I just took a poop, so I took a shower after because I don't own a bidet.
Let me tell you something.
And I get it's like the bat signal, like beep, or it's like the red phone. I'm like,
did you guys all notice that when he was calm, he called me Nigel like 5 times. When he just got wound up, he called me Tom.
It's because reality blurs with fiction.
Listen,
and I think of you as the character when I forget that you're the modern genius.
It's easy to remember you because you're Mitch in the movies too.
Yeah. Is there anyone? Oh wait, no. Scott. Scott doesn't go by.
He goes by Jackson.
Yeah. Was that your idea or his?
No, he picked his own name. But the funny thing about it is, there's about 10 instances over the 5 films he was in, where I called him Scott instead of Jackson. So as I'm editing it, I said, oh, I just called him Scott. So I go back searching for where I say Jackson, and it's like the same tone and everything.
Yeah.
I cut the audio and I slide it over.
Well, isn't his name Jackson Scott? Isn't his last name Scott?
Yeah, which I told him that would kind of make sense. Like
right when you call someone like, "Hey, Bob."
Yeah. They say Riley.
Right. Riley. Right. Hello, Nigel. Or hello, Tom. Oh, Tom Kelly, like named after the character.
Tom Kelly was actually in.
No way.
He's an actor. He's in L.A. and he was in. What the fuck was that called, Tom? The moon. The show on Apple where they went to the moon and then to Mars. For All Mankind.
Oh, that's cool.
He was in
Apple TV's great.
Holly summed it up the best about a week or two ago. She said Apple TV is the new HBO.
It's true. It is true.
Well, HBO up until the pandemic was
Mhm.
known for every Saturday night at 8 o'clock
Mhm.
they would release a film, something new. I mean,
Mm.
once in a while they'd have like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something special they'd have on, but every
And
Saturday,
comedy specials too.
yeah, but every Saturday night at 8 was something new, and they haven't done it in years. Golf said I played a doctor on
Wow.
Hill.
Dude, One Tree Hill. Classic. Man, have you ever had kava? Sorry, I think I'm hungry.
Did you eat dinner?
I guess I ate lunch. I went to
Is your mom
Chipotle.
home?
Yeah, my mom's home.
Didn't she make dinner? Let me call her.
No.
Text me her number.
I went to Chipotle and I got the kids meal. You get two tacos, make your own tacos. And honestly, it's $6. But then I got queso, it came out to $9. Isn't that crazy?
Have you ever had Panera bread?
Only once.
I've never had it. Holly's had it, said the soup was good. But they're opening one in summer.
They're opening one. My own mom brought that up as we drove by. She went, this Summers Point, people just approved it, I think.
Am I allowed to tell the story about your mom and the doormat?
And the doormat? No.
Oh, Mitch.
I'll just sum it. My mom got a doormat that had pineapples all over it, which is the symbol for swingers. And I said to her, Mom, this might be misconstrued. And I'm trying to remember if it's there.
She got the doormat. First he says I can't talk about it, and then he tells the whole
because I want to be in control of. I don't want you to add anything.
She got a doormat from Big Lots with a pineapple on it. And pineapple, I didn't know this either, but pineapples were a symbol for swingers. And if you put like a pineapple in your window or you had a pineapple.
I think it's upside down though. Or
right,
something.
The upside down pineapple. So his mom liked this doormat. She got it. She put it down. And Mitch says, Mom, that's the symbol for swingers. And she went, she rolled it up and she went to take it back. Am I right? And she came back with it and she goes, I don't care. I like it.
No, I think they wouldn't take it back or something. Like she couldn't return it or something like that.
Because they thought she's a swinger.
Dude, there's a really, I don't know. It's like addicting to watch. There's swingers on TikTok, but their videos are just them they're like, we're on our swingers cruise. This is like the food we got. Like has nothing to really do with swinging, but they just are swingers. And I watch those sometimes. They're just like, it's like a family vlog, but then you're like, man, they're freaky.
I had a friend who him and his wife decided to dabble in that. And she says, and she even told him, I don't care if you cheat on me, just don't leave me.
Oh,
what kind of life is that?
Hey, whatever floats your boat. Different strokes for different folks.
You had a stroke while you were saying it.
Different. What's a funny story? Well, I kind of have to shave it again, but I was shaving and I have the one blade. Do you use that? The Phillips one blade?
No, I use those 3 blades. I only shave every other day.
Well, it's an electric razor. It's like the green one. And you press a button and it pops off. And as I was shaving, I think I accidentally pressed it and it popped off and then fell down the sink drain like instantly. And I was like, and it was my last one. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to like destroy the plumbing or whatever. And then I was like, oh my God, because I shaved my whole face except right here. So I just, for a whole 2 days, I just had this like, it looked like Shaggy, like from Scooby-Doo.
Well, if you turn off the water immediately, you can undo the drain and the trap in the sink. It's easy.
Well, I used tweezers and got it out, but I didn't shit. I threw it out because it was so gross from the sink stuff. But I used tweezers and as I was grabbing it, it was like Mission Impossible. It like fell a little more. I was like, but I got it.
Kind of like baby Jessica.
Who's baby Jessica?
You're too young to remember this. She was the child that fell down the well, and they wound up digging down alongside and finally getting her out. It was like a 2-day ordeal or something.
Damn, where was that?
I don't know. In the United States, I know it was in this country.
Wow.
But,
The United States of America.
to me, one of the most amazing stories was where was it? Chile, when all those miners were trapped underground.
Yeah,
And they drilled in there.
I remember that.
And they wound up pulling them up like on kind of like it was a tube almost that they had to get in one at a time and be pulled up out of there.
Oh, that freaks me out. Do you get claustrophobic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hate heights and I hate tight spaces.
Have you ever gotten an MRI?
Yes, that didn't bother me though.
Really? That scared me a little. I was just like, because I had my eyes closed the whole time, and then I opened them by accident, and then you just see it's like right,
Right. Well, for me, I only had to have like a neck MRI.
Okay.
And so it's like I went up to my shoulders. I guess I didn't really go in the thing.
Ugh.
But yeah, some people are like really bad in it, and it like does that whack 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 sound.
Yeah.
I think I have Bad Ben 15 is going to be called Poltergeist.
Right.
And I think we have a poltergeist.
Really?
Every night, 2 nights ago, I text Holly and I say, "Do you hear that noise?" She says, "What noise?" I said, "Is the dishwasher run?" It sounded like, do you ever have the washing machine go off balance? It sounded like that.
That's scary.
It was something like right outside my room making a banging sound, but now I think it was one of the dogs.
Just like throwing something around, or
did you see Adam said goodnight fatties for amazing sound? Before I read that, I thought he was saying goodnight fatties to me.
That's what I thought just reading it. Oh, it's called Goodnight Fatties. That's a good name.
How dare you, Adam?
Goodnight Fatties in Salem. I've never been there. That would be cool. You should have a Bad Ben movie
because they have a zombie walk.
What, people dress up like zombies?
Yeah, around Halloween.
That would scare me.
A couple of years ago, I was trying to get Scott to go, and he said, "All right." And I figured we'd make a drive of it. It's like 6 hours. And he said, they've got $30 flights on Spirit. So what was he trying to say? I mean, that 24 hours we spent in the van going to Tennessee and back.
That was an experience.
Who was it in Tennessee that fell in love with you?
No one fell in love with me. No, people would just walk by and go. And he would be funny. Like, okay.
Scott's wife, who's Vietnamese, was there.
That's right.
But Courtney was supposed to go.
Yeah, she couldn't make it.
And Courtney's Amerasian. And Courtney was on the posters. And people thought Scott's wife was Courtney. I'm like, that's racist.
Man, what's the... Are they going to be in the next Poltergeist? Or is Poltergeist the one that you were... Or wait, should we not talk about this? Is this insider?
No, you can talk about it.
Is Poltergeist the premise of
it's
Nigel Bach?
No. I was going to stop with film 15.
I know.
But I decided to continue as long as my health allows it, which, I could drop at any minute the way I'm feeling. But no, I'm only.
You gotta stop smoking cigars. How many do you smoke a day?
10.
Oh my god!
But
your doctors are like, you're good.
Doctors are like, do you smoke? I said, yeah. I said, do you ever eat salad, you fat fuck? My doctor is a porky little shit. But anyway, they say, see, the thing about this is I don't really inhale, so I'll probably get cancer in my mouth.
Oh, it's not so bad.
So,
Should get grills.
do what?
Does that get grills?
For my
Well,
teeth?
that might protect maybe, like a barrier.
No, the best thing to do is quit.
Have you tried, or is that not on the cards? You're
I
like,
quit for 3 years.
Yeah.
Then my mother died, and the day she died, I went and got some and started.
Yeah.
And then at the pandemic, I quit for 2 years or a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started again. Because I sit here all day. I'm at the computer all day. And I just...
What about like a carrot, like Bugs Bunny?
No.
You're like, eh.
It is an oral fixation, so don't get too close to me.
No. Ayo, this is why you need a soundboard.
Target's got some little podcasting shit that's neat.
What? That's cool.
Some roadie stuff. Is it
Let me do some Googling. Let me Google it. Director Nigel Bach is a complete asshole.
Did you Google it? Because that is a story.
On Reddit 2 years ago.
There was a guy and then as you go down the comments, they start turning in my favor.
You're funny.
I don't even know what happens occasionally here in the room.
Wait. I decided to hop on and ask him a few questions about his plans for the series, specifically if his films would ever contain adult content like nudity.
That's it. That's the weirdo.
As he's a one-man show. That's a weird question. He was a complete asshole in his responses, both to me. I mean, that's kind of an odd question to ask.
Well, then as you read down in the comments, you'll see something that says, dude,
why were you asking him such a ridiculous question anyway?
I am. Well, up until about 2 years ago, in the course of the first, we're in the 9th year of this Bad Ben shit. And
wow. So 2026 is 10 years.
Right?
Wow.
It'll be 9 years this May when I started Bad Ben. But
once I was 7 years old.
You took me off track.
I'm sorry.
That's a sign of my age.
Well, the documentary, because now you're not going to quit, right? That's what the documentary was going to be about, you quitting. Or not quitting, retiring. And
so what happened was, even if you saw Frankenstein, the final scene of Frankenstein, I set up for Bad Ben, not your own. The final. I even printed T-shirts that had all 15 films listed, and people ordered them, and they're saying they're going to hang on to them because they're going to be worth something, they think.
So you're not going to make the movie where you're playing Nigel?
Eventually.
But not yet?
No.
That's okay.
I'm doing Bad Ben Poltergeist, and it's just like a one-man show because Scott is now SAG, so he can't be in my films anymore.
No way. Is he living in LA, or is he's over here?
He lives still same place, but they do plan this summer on putting their house for sale and moving to Los Angeles.
That's cool. God bless them.
That's good for them. It's good for him.
I was gonna say maybe we can do.
Do you see Cherie's comment?
Thank you, Cherie. My YouTube channel is somewhat podcasty. It's a little like this.
Well, you do have.
That means nice.
Nurse Matt did a video on YouTube of how to make these cheesy scrambled eggs. It's like 3 minutes long, 700,000 hits.
No way. That's exciting. That's cool.
That's what I told him. I said, what you need to do is set up a Google affiliate store and an Amazon affiliate store, get an Amazon product, and
Right.
use it in one of your videos, and have the
Right.
link in your description of the video, and people click on it, and you can make money.
Is this recent? He just did this, or is this?
It was like 2 weeks ago. He's got like 700,000 hits.
Does he make more now? Like, is he making another video like this, making another
He
recipe?
makes videos all the time. His videos are a little intense, though. First of all, a lot of them are like survival stuff because I think he thinks the world's come to an end. Yet he's having another kid.
Honestly, I love YouTube videos like that. So he's like a bunker kind of guy.
Yeah, he's probably the guy you want to be around at the end of the world. Well, first of all, he's a medical professional, so
Right.
you won't have him around.
Right.
But Scott's plan is if something went awry, he's going to bring Lisa and the dog over here because he thinks this house is so fortified. And we'll take turns like on the front porch with a shotgun or a rifle in case. But let me tell you, tell me if you agree with this. I could survive a zombie apocalypse if they were them slow zombies like in Walking Dead.
Right. Right.
How anybody ever died in Walking Dead, I don't get it. Unless they stepped on a rusty nail and died. But I mean, those things were. But there's fast-moving ones like in Zombie Nation.
Yeah.
Or World War Z. Although Holly said they were infected, not zombies.
To me, the worst zombie universe where I would be like, oh, would be Last of Us. I would hate to live in that.
Well, that's coming back, and
yeah,
nobody seems thrilled with the girl they cast as the lead.
She's great. People are just annoying. She's a good actor. They just want, like, I'm like, you guys are idiots. Because video games, they're not real people. So you're not going to always get someone who looks exactly like the video game.
I don't think that's the reason. It's not the appearance thing. It's just she's annoying.
I thought she was great. Did you watch it?
How could I have an opinion if I didn't watch it?
Well, you didn't say your opinion. You said people. So I didn't know. Is that your opinion too?
No, it's all right. I'll tell you what. Do you have Hulu?
I will in a week.
Dude, Paradise.
What's Paradise?
You know, in
Bachelor in Paradise?
You know, in the movie This Is Us, the TV series, where it had the guy and Randall. He played Randall, the black guy.
I know Sterling K. Brown from American Fiction. I saw that.
Well, he is the lead in this, and it is so good. And I can't even tell you anything about it.
Yeah, don't give it away.
If you tell about it, spoils the whole thing.
I'll watch it.
The thing I can say that's not a spoiler. He's a Secret Service. He's in the Secret Service. He's protecting the president, and he goes to wake the president up, walks his room, the president's dead on the floor. That's the only thing I can tell you without
a good premise.
Well, it's really not about, you got to see it. The twist at the end of the first episode will have you say, oh my God.
You're hooked. I've been looking for a new show. I'll watch it. We're going to get the Disney Hulu Max package because Daredevil's coming out and I want to watch that. And,
do you have Apple TV?
No, not right now.
You haven't seen Severance? Oh my God. No. You don't know what you're missing.
I know. I saw the first episode a while ago when it first came out and I loved it, but then I lost Apple TV, so I was like, I'm pretty broke right now. So I'm watching YouTube and Amazon because we just have Prime. Amazon kind of sucks for the most part.
Yeah, I haven't. I even pay the extra $2 so there's no commercials in there. There hasn't been. I don't think we've watched a program on Amazon in months.
There's you know what the best Amazon show and one of my favorite shows is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Did you watch that?
Never watched it.
It is so good.
Is that with Donald Glover?
Yes, and Maya Erskine, she's from Pen 15. It is so good. It's like one of my favorite shows. It was all, and I feel like no one really watched it. And I was like, because it's on Amazon. There's, Amazon's like they're also janky. You know what I mean? I'm like, you guys have billions of dollars. Can you make this service? Can you make it? I mean, come on. Bad Ben TV set the precedent, people. Make your shit run better.
Well, that I can thank Michael from POV Horror for, because they're the ones that run that. Now,
Shout
Golf,
out,
you
Michael.
said you died in a zombie movie.
What
and
movie?
And you were also a doctor. Now you need to start spilling the tea. Where were you a doctor? What was it? And what was the zombie movie?
Well, he was a doctor in One Tree Hill.
Oh,
the
yeah,
TV
that's
show.
what you said. And then
That's
you died in the zombie movie.
Scott was in the zombie movie. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, he was made up as something too. But he admitted that the most fun he had was
Bad Ben 11.
Badass Ben.
All right, I'm gonna pitch you a Bad Ben movie.
You know how many pitches I get? Bad Ben movies.
Well, this one you've never heard before. We open up. It's a black screen. You just hear, and you see eyelids open, like the camera POV, and you see. You're gonna play them both, your mom and your dad, looking above you and going, "Hey, little Tom Riley," and then you see two little baby hands crying. So it's like POV, you're Tom Riley being born. And it's going to be called Bad Ben Origins. And it's about you as a 1 month old.
I'd have to cast a big headed baby.
No, we're going to do
point of view.
It's deep fake CGI, your head on a baby. So we can use a baby puppet and then your head will be on there. So you just take your glasses off, that's it. And then you just.
Did I ever show you the picture of me as a baby? Not a baby, but like 5 years old.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'll find it that I have, and it's my sisters, and it's black and white in our old house in Pleasantville. And I'm a big-headed little kid. I always had a gigantic head,
like George Lopez.
Yeah, that head is huge. And Rosie O'Donnell.
Big heads, but big ideas.
Rosie,
a bigger heart.
Let me tell you, you could Photoshop, take a picture of Rosie O'Donnell standing up, Photoshop, and twist her body upside down and put it back on, like cut at the arms and the legs, flip it, put her back, and it looks the same.
What?
Yes.
Flip.
Her head is gigantic.
Do you guys, it'd be cool to measure all your heads. You should have a show.
One time. Let me tell you something. First of all, I've gone over this.
Oh, yeah, we measured our heads. No, but I mean, compared, like if you had a Hot Ones type celebrity show called Big Heads, and it's you with celebrities that have big heads, you interview them.
Well, it's very tough. Not a lot of celebrities want to come on screen with me because of my level of celebrity is so high.
They're intimidating. Yeah,
they're intimidating.
Yeah,
and
I see.
We were driving this morning, and Holly said, "Do you see those two guys look at you?" And I looked over, and they weren't. But I said, "Well, I am a celebrity." They're probably saying, "Where do I know that guy from?" I think I'm going to wind up old with a crooked head like this.
No, stop.
Because when I sit still, look how I am.
No, but that, dude, someone commented, I posted a TikTok, someone commented, "It's okay, your head is crooked." And I was like, "What?" And then someone else commented, "Yeah, it's a little crooked, but it's okay."
I didn't notice, but I've got like the one sliding eye too, like Ryan Gosling.
Well, I think it has to do with gravity and sleeping on. How do you sleep? Do you sleep straight up or on your side?
I sleep on my sides. I flip back and forth during the night. And then I wake up freezing because the comforter's on the floor.
Because the ghost.
Some poltergeist pulled it off. That was pretty good. We can use you to do the sound effects.
I'm Nigel Bach, but a baby. Or Tom Riley, but a baby. Or it could be a biopic about your life. That would be cool. And Timothy Chalamet could play you. Or Scott could play you and shave his head.
What if I told Scott, hey, Scott, they're doing a movie about me. They need someone to play me. You mind gaining 75 pounds?
Do you think he would go commit and go full, what's it called?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
First of all, the only person right now I know of that could play me is Gene Hackman.
Oh. R.I.P. He's 95.
Yeah. Well, at first my thought was that it was like a double suicide, but then I learned his wife was only in her 60s. So I'm like, unless her health was a problem,
The dog died.
Yeah, that's why they think it was like carbon monoxide from the heater.
Because I saw someone. Well, guys, just so you know, I saw scientists say this or whatever. They call it Luften in Germany, I think. You should open your windows once a day. Just let in some air, even in the winter. Anyways.
Well, we had the back deck open today for Sable.
That's nice. It was nice today.
It was. And now it's raining again.
I know. Rain, rain, go away.
You know, tomorrow night, right after sunset, you'll be able to see in the southwest, you'll be able to see like 7 or 8 of the planets.
Well, it's kind of cloudy, though, the past couple days. Do you think we'll be able to see them?
I don't know.
I hope so. That'd be cool. We need a...
Let me look at the predicted weather for tomorrow.
Do you have a telescope?
Yeah, but it's crap.
Oh. I want to get a good telescope when I get money one day. I'll play you, says Adam. Adam Fitch.
Friday, it says sunny and clear.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What's cool. See some planets.
And what else?
Yeah, what's new? What's new?
Well,
what are some things that have come out? Oh,
2 weeks ago they had that, we had a jump from a 1% to a 4% chance of that asteroid hitting us in 2032. But I did the math. I'll be 68. I've lived long enough at that point.
Is it will we die if it hits us? Is that the...
Well, it would wreck a city, it would but it was supposed to hit in the southern hemisphere. But that it went from like a 0.5% chance to a 1 to a 2. I think the highest it got was 2, and then slipped down to like 0.0004%.
Oh, so we're good.
Well, there's still a chance, but
there's a chance.
If we're lucky.
If they said we can send you up there to deflect it.
Personally, I'd say let humanity end.
No, this is what they'll say. You can save this meteor is going to destroy the whole world, or this is the only way we can do it. We can have you land on it like that movie with Bruce Willis.
There was 2 of them. Armageddon. And that was his, and the other one was like something else.
No, you land on it, but instead of destroying it, basically you turn it into a ship and you have to steer it away. But they're like, but you're going to be stuck there forever traveling space.
I already told you my answer. Let humanity die.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
People write articles saying that Nigel Bach is an asshole because he wanted to answer my question. Let it hit his house. That son of a...
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know where people come up with their questions sometimes. And why?
Do you have nudity in your films? Yeah.
No, he asked if I was thinking about doing it. Yeah, I'm going to have a sex scene between a zombie and me, or a zombie and Jackson. Deep Impact was the other one.
Deep Impact. That's the name of the sex scene. Ayo.
Hey, he's got a million of them. He's got a million of
Yeah.
them. You
Hey,
jack.
we like to have fun here at Bad Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. That Mitch, you should be recording this and putting it on your YouTube
On my
channel.
YouTube. We could do an interview. And I'll be like, why aren't you doing more nudity? We should do a video and you just read stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh, I found.
we'll get to it right now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap.
Well,
Dude, you know what's crazy? I opened it. I went to Google something and then I came back and you're naked. I was like, whoa. What did I miss?
there's the nudity in my broadcast. I could be sitting here without pants on. Nobody would know.
That's true.
No, I did stand up earlier though. They saw my jeans. You know, when I was younger, I didn't even own a pair of jeans. And
What did you wear? Just like
I
pants?
always used to wear like I had some corduroy, like
Right.
but when I worked at Bradley's, you couldn't wear jeans. So I would wear like I don't know, like not like dress slacks, but like
Right.
khakis and stuff like that, and different colored pants, but they weren't jeans. And
Mhm.
then when I was in the Air National Guard, we had uniforms we wore to work
Mhm.
every day. So I used to have like slacks and all, but then about I guess around when I got out of the guard, I started buying jeans. In fact, for years I
Mm.
always used to wear those carpenters like pants that had
Yes.
the big pockets because you could slide your iPhone in there or your BlackBerry.
It's
I
got
had
the
a
loop
Yep.
so you could hang a hammer on your pants.
I used to do that and just walk around a tank top.
You know, I have carpenter jean shorts.
Yeah. And now practically I have probably 10 pairs of jeans, but
What?
I usually only wear 4 different pair. That's because I can go 4 days. Shit, I forgot to get my wash out the dryer today.
Oh, you got to wash it again.
But now it's out of the dryer.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
So
Wrinkly.
I would wear the reason why I only go 4 days before I do laundry is because I only have 4 pairs of socks that I like.
Wait. So do you wear? See, I have one pair. Well, technically, I have multiple pairs of jeans, but they don't really fit right. I have one, and I wear it every day because they say you're not really supposed to wash your jeans too often. Do you wash them often, or
Every 4 days.
okay?
I mean, what the hell? They're from Walmart. It's not like I invested in Jordache.
That is true. Who cares? Now,
Did I ever tell you the Calvin Klein story?
I don't think so. No, what?
And person that performed in a show I did appeared in the production, and somebody writes me to tell me he's in a gay porn on this site. So I go to the site and he's there, and I contact about it, and he says it was my twin brother. I said, dude, listen, that's lame, number one. And number two, you have a mole like right here. Your twin brother's not going to have a mole right there. So anyway, he finally admitted he had done it. So I said, okay, well, you're done. So
why you're done? Why can't
I was addicted to TMZ, and I'm looking through TMZ one day, and it has
Oh, you did tell me this. Yeah,
celebrities and their male model boyfriends.
Yeah.
So I'm slipping J-Lo and Casper, what's his name? This one and that one, this one, that one. Up comes Calvin Klein and this guy.
Yeah. Well, you should have kept him.
No.
You could have got some Calvin Klein.
I'd keep you if you wound up on like dirtyslutpoles.com. I'd keep putting you in stuff.
Yeah, hey, got to make money. Nigel Bach OnlyFans. Subscribe, guys.
I was doing it again.
That's a threat. Now, what's the latest?
Well, you know,
Huh.
now I don't know if you have Bad Ben TV because you can watch it on the computer.
Yes.
But I started a series that I plan on continuing. I'm just in the fundraising mode again.
Yeah.
It's
How's that
tough
going?
because I like average 30 to 40 viewers here live when we're
Mhm.
doing it. But then overnight, you know,
Other
I
people,
could get a
yeah.
couple hundred people sometimes on some of the things. And so a lot of people
You okay? Stroke?
I'm looking at something. I'm looking at a message I get.
Oh, golf is leaving. They said they're a moderator. Duty calls. They got to leave.
You got to do what you got to do, Golf. It was nice
Golf,
meeting
it was nice having you guys. Thank you. We salute you, Golf. Thank you for joining.
you. And anyways, we need to do more of these, Mitchell.
I think we need like I need like a cue card. We need like topics to talk about.
Well, we just kind of go wild here. I mean, talked about everything from rectal prolapses to
We didn't
space
talk.
travel. No,
Have
we
you ever had hemorrhoids?
no, not well.
What?
Occasional, but I've never.
I've had
My
them.
father had to have surgery.
Oh yeah, that could be tough. Hemorrhoids.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, I could tell you a story that always makes Holly laugh, but I don't have the strength for it. Not tonight. There will be another broadcast.
Lend me your strength. Man, you know what movie I'm excited for? Mickey 17. Did you see the trailer for that?
I did, but what's it about again? Tell me. Who's in it?
Well, did you see Parasite?
I know of it. I never watched because it was dubbed. Or it was like.
Oh, I watched it with subtitles. You don't watch movies with subtitles?
No, I can't focus.
So you haven't watched Squid Game?
Yeah, but I watched the dub version.
Oh, the dub.
Look,
All
you
right.
have your opinions about things and you feel strongly about them. And I have my opinions.
Okay.
But I can't watch subtitles.
Okay.
She
So
does.
it's the same director. It's not in Korean though. It's in English. But it's I think based on a novel I think called Mickey 7, but they made it 17. So he signs up for a program in space and he becomes an expendable. So he does really dangerous jobs in space, and when he dies, they just print out a new clone. And it's Robert Pattinson, but he's doing like an American accent, and he kind of talks like this.
Yeah, it sounds really weird in it. I
Yeah.
saw a little tease for it this morning.
Yeah,
And
and
is that Robert Pattinson?
Mm-hmm. And one of them I think doesn't die. So then there's two of them, and they call those duplicates, and it's a whole like situation, and it looks really good. But that's
Well,
the move. Yeah.
I wrote a story one time, a short story, which was about the invention of teleportation. And in teleportation, they weren't teleporting our body somewhere else. What they would do is they took the various compounds that make up a person, and their DNA is like the blueprint.
Yeah.
And all these different, proteins and, different things that make up the human body. What would happen is you would go in and prick your finger in this booth. They would take, your DNA, and wherever you're teleporting to, which would be another one of these devices, like in the story was Japan, how people would go to work in Japan and come home every night to New York. And what happened, you would be over there with your DNA. They would real quick, almost like baking you.
Right.
real quick make another one of you. And your brain, most people don't know this, or it's kind of deep to think about. But binary is 1 0 1 0 1 0 and all. Well, that's your brain. Your memories and everything are either a 1 or a 0. So it's 0 has no charge, 1 has a charge to it. And it basically on the, on the subatomic level almost, depending on how they are arranged, is how the memory's stored in your head.
Right.
So the last thing this would do is it would, you prick your finger, it would build you on the other end, and then it would do a scan of you. And this cross section, this scan would see how your brain was set, every 1 and 0 in your brain, and it would set it at the other end. It would do a real quick comparison to make sure you were identical. And then the original one from where you were teleporting from would get zapped and would just basically be shot,
incinerated,
and you would fall into goop at the bottom of this tank, get separated again, go back into these tanks at top, so that when anybody was coming the other way, the same elements would go to making them. So this guy got in the machine, pricked his finger, it makes the copy of him on the other end, it sets the brain, and it does the scan to make sure they're identical. And the safety net was if the one on the other end wasn't identical, it was zapped, and they would either start over or calibrate it or whatever. But what happens is they make the other one, and before the process finishes, a meteor hits the satellite that connects the two and cuts the connection. So now this character in the story, there's 2 of them. Here in the United States, and there's 1 in Japan. So there's a safeguard built in that if that ever happened, that 2 of them couldn't exist at once because of the social ramifications and the popular opinion.
Yeah.
They would send out troops, or they would send out these guys that would go kill one of them. The problem was that used the same technology through the satellite.
Right.
Convey. So on each end, these things go out to kill what they think is the duplicate.
Right.
So both of them are being hunted down. So they're going through all these steps to avoid capture. They actually wind up talking to each other and saying, well, you got to avoid these things until the satellite system's back up. Or if one of us gets killed, we got to get to each other's location so that they can see if they kill one of us, the other of us doesn't get killed. So anyway, they kill the one version of the guy. The other guy's trying to avoid him until the system comes up. And at the last second, they kill him.
Damn. So it's a sad...
No, because then they finally reboot this, or they repair the satellite. They're able to, because the satellite's knocked out of its orbit, and they're able to restore it. And anyway, when they do, one of the teleportation pods comes active, and it makes a copy of that guy because he was still in the buffer.
I think that you got to sue, because I think that's kind of what the movie's about. Mickey 17. I think you might have to track down.
You know what?
Who wrote the book?
People steal my ideas all the time.
Have you seen any movies that
Wicked
are like?
Was my idea.
I remember you pitched it to me in the 90s.
I thought that movie. I don't know if you saw it. I thought it was very good.
I loved it. I did see it.
That Cynthia Riva, her voice is, I mean, and Ariana Grande too. Who knew?
Popular. She's always been a musical theater person. So
hang on here 1 second, Mitchell. Don't you go anywhere.
All right, guys. Nigel's leaving. Guess we'll talk about something else. We could talk about Wicked. I thought Wicked was amazing. My one critique, which I've seen other people say, is the color grading. A lot of the most recent big blockbusters, the color grading is very gray and low contrast. And oh, there they are. Uh-oh. She's
Glinda
wearing
stole her hat, the little bitch.
oh, because
All right.
they were getting freaky.
Well, now Elphaba was trying to make Glinda feel better because she's more popular now.
Right.
So what about color grading were you talking about?
Oh, I was saying I loved Wicked so much, but it does suffer from the modern, how the modern color grading with digital movies. They're very low contrast and the color is very flat. I don't know why, because it's a multi-million-dollar movie. Because it doesn't have to be shot on film to look good, but they really do. You know what I mean? That's my only critique, but it's not just Wicked. It's a lot of newer movies. But anyways,
Mitch, what's going on with your hair, babe?
I got out of the shower.
It's jealousy on my part, right?
Should I shave it live?
Mitch, all I can say is if you care to find me, look to the western sky.
Look to the western sky.
Everyone deserves a chance
to fly.
You fuck.
So if I'm gonna fly in solo, and then I'm flying free. I don't know the words.
My favorite part of that whole thing was when she jumps over the thing.
Yeah.
And then she runs and dives out the window and she's falling and she sees the little version of herself.
Yeah, in the mirror.
And then she grabs the broom.
Dude, did you know they used a Fortnite sound effect for, I think, it's like fabric falling through the air. It was in the editor, I think, posted it, the Premiere profile timeline, and they used a Fortnite sound effect. Because in Fortnite you jump out of the battle bus and you fall. You should play Fortnite. That would be fun.
Now, what do you play that on?
You can play Fortnite on almost anything.
A computer?
Computer, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. It's free, cross-platform. So you could play on a phone. We could play together on two different things for free.
Holly is a Switch master. And
what games?
People were always asking her for suggestions, but like she was hooked for a while on this power washing game.
Power washing simulator.
Is that it?
I love that game.
Yeah.
I love that game.
That was one. There were a bunch of them.
They had a SpongeBob DLC, but I didn't play that yet.
I just haven't been into video games in so long.
It's me. You know what game I love? The Nigel Bach or the Bad Ben video game.
That sucks.
It doesn't suck. That game's awesome.
It is very good.
And
fun to make.
Man, Markiplier played it and the Game Grumps played it. And those guys are pretty famous on YouTube.com.
Well, the guys that designed the game have ghosted me.
Nuh-uh. What?
After I had that distributor I had for a little while, I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yes.
I contacted them because in the game it said my name, their name, and it said the distributor's name. So I contacted them and said, you need to get their name off of there. And they said, well, how do we know that they're no longer have any rights to it? I said, because I'm telling you it. I said, or I didn't sign any paperwork with you, and it's my likeness and my creation.
Yeah.
Just take it down. Well, I was kind of a dick. I mean, but
that's why you gotta always do things over the phone or Zoom.
But when I but the deal was that I was supposed to get like a percentage of the earnings, which I don't know how it would make any money, period.
It's
just
free, right?
yeah. So
I don't know
I
how
mean, they
much.
might have ads or something, but it's
Yeah.
penny. But it also it did promote Bad Ben,
Right.
got a lot of publicity, so I'm not worried about that. But
Yeah.
anyway, I wrote them afterwards, like twice, and they never responded. This was a guy who they contacted me at one point and said, "I'd like to see what you could do with a budget of $30,000." So I said, "Okay." So they got the big boss on the Zoom chat, and the big boss says, "Well, how much would you need?" And I said, "Well, I was told that you'd be curious about what I could do." "Oh, we're not spending $30,000." So I'm like,
Stop jerking me around.
there was a disconnect there.
Yeah. It's whatever. You got to just do it yourself. And ain't that the truth with Bad Ben?
Well, that's why the Bad Bens have always been so enjoyable, because I don't have to answer to nobody.
That's right. There's not really independent film right now when you think about it, so you're keeping it alive.
Oh, there's a lot of. I met a lot of producers like at Frank and Con, and also just,
Yeah, no, there is. I'm just saying, it's not like how it used to be.
I'm what everybody strives to be.
That's right. It's me. So if you ever care to find me, look up to the western sky. We should do karaoke on here.
We've talked about doing Bad Ben the musical.
That would be awesome.
Can you do some original songs?
Yeah. What kind of style would you want? Like a music, like Broadway vibes?
I want gangster rap.
Okay.
No, I want Broadway vibes. If you could do that, I'd sing.
I don't know how to write Broadway vibes. I could write lyrics, but you need someone someone who knows how to make like Broadway style music.
We can make any type of music you can do.
Oh, but it's got to be like, it's Bad Ben. There's a ghost in the hall and a zombie on my balls and a werewolf in the backyard. And then you come out and you go, Jesus fuck. I gotta Google something. Bad Ben. Yeah, that could be good.
Not your home. I got news for you. It is my home.
That's good.
I'm not scared of you. I'm a Christian.
You know, it'd be cool, honestly, instead of making it a movie, do it as an actual musical and then have like an event, or you could film it, have people film it like how they film like musicals and comedy specials. So you have a live audience. That would be cool.
You mean do it like a play?
Yeah, like an actual musical. Like you come out and you sing, but you just have...
Well, we could rent the Gateway Theater in Summers Point.
There you go. Or at like something like a FrankenCon or something where you have fans.
I could do what in the mother of all fucks was that? What the hell was that noise?
That would be good, honestly. Honestly, that would be a good documentary about you making Bad Ben into a play. And then you have drama and you're like...
We'll have a song called Not Bad for a Sheriff's Sale.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it could be just the first... It could be the first movie.
And then
but
I
a musical.
Bonus! Bonus! It's not bad for a sheriff's sale. Sing it with me, folks.
What do you say on the phone with her? You bitch or something? What do you...
Says, yes, I know what caveat emptor is. Do you know what this is? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck
Fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
goodbye, goodbye.
And you hang up the phone.
And then
Veronica said
I could
genius.
do a movement.
Look, Tom. Oh, there you go. Tom Kelly said Nigel Bach Productions and Trauma are keeping the indie flag flying. What's Trauma?
It's isn't that a blockage?
I'm looking it up. Trauma Entertainment is an American independent film production company. We need a Bad Ben Fest. Dude, I'm telling you, you should have a screening or con. Are you going to any conventions anytime?
I haven't been. I wasn't invited back to FrankenCon this year because the way you behaved last year.
Oh my God.
No, I wasn't invited back. And the fact I really
Did they even do it?
yeah,
Hmm.
they did it, and they had Pumpkinhead back for the third year. Brian Bremer or whatever his name is. He's a heck of a nice guy though. And I just wasn't contacted, wasn't asked about it. My feelings were a little hurt.
Hey, but they got Darcy, the mail girl.
I don't know if they had her.
No, they do. I don't know who that is. But they
She
got her.
is Joe Bob Briggs' sidekick.
Who is Joe Bob Briggs?
He was he was there the first year, but he does a show on Shudder. He's like a rock star. There was a line out the door for him.
What? That's cool.
Nice guy too. Nicest guy. Has not let his celebrity go to his head like I have.
That's cool. They don't look like they have many guests this year.
Well, when
Maybe
is
it's
it, though?
be a budget thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's May. Well, you know what, guys? We're just gonna do our own convention in the Hamilton Mall.
Oh yeah,
Bad
it'll
Ben
be the
Fest.
biggest crowd they had there in 5 years.
True. Yeah.
Well, you know, the nice thing about coming to Atlantic City is as long as it's not the summer, there's plenty of hotel rooms.
That is true.
We could have Bad Ben Fest,
There you go.
like J-Lo said.
Like J-Lo.
Jennifer Losciuto Fitch. I call her J-Lo.
Who's the shoot of Fitch?
She's on the screen right now. She's
I
her and Adam.
can't read. I've just been pretending this whole time.
Her and Adam are married. They're the witches. from
Right, they're the witches. Oh. I see. J-Lo. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to read. That
You're
could be a
You're Eminem.
That's true. And you're NB.
Nigel Jojo Bach.
Nigel Jojo Bach. Nigel Jojo Bach. I've got an idea. What if I made a movie by myself? That's the
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. You ready? Here's the opening.
okay.
Hang on. Let's do the opening. To the movie.
Yeah. Bad Ben the musical. The curtain opens.
And it's raining like hell.
Yeah.
And suddenly I go, oh, a text. Nigel, sorry I can't be in your film. Moving to LA. Good luck. Son of a bitch. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Should I just crash this car and end it all?
Give up. Hello there, world. Here I am on my way home from a sheriff's sale. Not bad for a sheriff's sale.
Not bad for a sheriff's sale. Yeah.
And the people that missed this broadcast tonight don't know what they missed.
This is a good idea because it would be smart for you to play first yourself and you're like sitting in a chair with just pretending it could be like black box theater where there's minimal props and sets maybe.
A spotlight on me.
Yeah, and you're just like this. And then when you do that, then maybe someone dressed in all black holds up like a big red circle and
That looks like a text.
No, like REC with the big red circle when you start filming, because that's telling the audience now we're in Bad Ben and you're
Look at our minds working.
I think you should do this. And
the 33 people in this room right now must be in awe. And I understand, folks. It's okay.
Tom Kelly said, reminds me of Waiting for Guffman. The broadcast of a lifetime, says Michelle. Sarah said, this is amazing. These are older messages, I think, I don't know how to read. Can you go live on TikTok? Because you can go live now, right?
Yeah, but I don't.
Dude,
TikTok. Freak show. It's a freak show. I don't go live on Instagram either. They're weird.
No, that I get. TikTok, you will get more people and new people will discover you. They'll spread the word of Bad Ben. Well, Tom says, I think Mitch was onto something with the documentary idea. Behind the scenes doc covering Nigel's efforts to date would be fascinating. So I was working on, and basically I was just like, you know what? I'm going to film. I filmed hours of footage, but then Nigel was like, you know what? I think I'm going to retire. So I said, wait, that's the documentary. But then Nigel didn't retire. So,
well, you can have that now as part of the documentary where I said people, throngs of fans were like threatening to off themselves unless I continue.
And I want to continue making it. I have to find the right time and the right, I think it's got to be the right Bad Ben. I want to do it with one of the movies where it's just you.
This is what this one is. Polar.
I know. And I love Scott, and but I think because I can't go back in time and film you making the first movie, but I think it would be interesting to see the process when you're making it by yourself versus with a few people. It'd be interesting. Also, that time you cast me as Mitch, the cameraman. This is what you did. This is what what Nigel did. Tom Riley in the movie, but Nigel.
You're such a dope. Go ahead.
Nigel said, can you help film it? And I said, yeah. But then I'm filming it, and then Nigel said, well, it is what you call it?
Found footage.
Found footage. You were like, it is found footage, so you have to now be a character. So then that's how the character.
And all Mitch did in all his appearances was talk about pooping.
Yeah, that is true. And I had been in the other ones. So you were like, I think first you were like, you're not the same person. But then I think you decided, now you're the same person.
And Undead, which supposedly happened over 72 hours, Mitch went from his head shaved to his hair as thick as it is now.
Yeah, and then Scott like grew and ungrew a little goatee.
We had to build into the dialogue. I said,
right.
Why did you stop to get a haircut?
Well, and then my character and me. Yeah, the zoo was crazy. That was cool. That footage is cool. I mean, we can watch. Do you want to watch the concept video I made? I can send it to you if you want to watch it with everybody. Or do you not care? Because the lions, and there's lion footage in the zoo of that.
You have stuff put together from the documentary?
I've showed it to you.
Because did I tell you I turned down another documentary?
I know. I do want to make it. I'm just trying to find the right. It's got to be the right, like, because I don't want to just make it. I'm telling you, I have a feeling. It's going to be soon. I want to make it this year.
I saw the little tease you did, New Jersey Hitchcock.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I was going to say you could watch that with everybody and give them an idea of the vibe, the tone, as they say. And then I showed it or I had a meeting with someone, a producer. They loved it. And then he said, keep me updated. And then I was having some health issues. I'm okay. But I had some health issues. I had to kind of take a break. And then he emailed me. Sometimes I look up in the sky and I wonder, where's Mitch and his Bad Ben documentary? And then I emailed him back saying, oh, I got diagnosed with this chronic illness called POTS. I'm kind of figuring out. I still want to make it, but it's hard for me
I
to.
never told anybody. You
Well,
just
yeah.
just revealed the diagnosis.
No, that's fine.
But
But
you always yell at me if I ever share anything, like the pineapple.
my point is, I emailed him and said, oh, like I'm gonna do it. It's just hard for me right now to hold a camera and stand up for long hours, which is, what you got to do for oh wait, whoops, I sent you the wrong link. And then he never answered me. And I was like, well, that was a little weird. Sorry.
Fuck them. Am I supposed to play this now?
The second one, if you want. It's fun.
Let me see where it comes up. Oh, look how hot I look.
Now I want to. So
I don't know if they'll be able to hear the audio though.
Oh,
let me try. Hang on.
Tom said, "Have you seen 6 Days to Air? It's a great example." Yes, I love that documentary. There's also a movie called. Have you ever seen American Movie? That's a great documentary. That was a big inspiration. So,
hang on.
I'll stall. So the footage that you might see was behind the scenes of Bad Ben 11.
Oh, can I play it?
You can play it, yes.
Could you hear it when it was running?
No.
Hang on, let's see if you can hear this.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm hitting the wrong button. Tell me if you can hear it. Could you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that at all?
No, I think I'm not sure how your streaming thing works, but I think you need to set like the sound to like internal.
No, I can't download this, can I? Some videos you can. Oh, yes, I can. Hang on.
There you go. There you go.
Load it. See how long. Keep this window open to continue. Download.
So guys, this is a concept trailer I made. So this wouldn't be in the documentary. It would, but this is the vibe, I think, of a bat. But this would be different though, because there's actors in this. I don't know if actors would be in, who knows? I think I won't, because you're filming. When are you filming Poltergeist?
Any day now. I'm trying to still raise the money.
So I'm not going to be able to do behind a documentary about this movie, but I think maybe if you film one in fall, I think that would work.
Where the fuck did it download this to?
Good evening, Squatch Rider.
Did he say good evening, Slim?
He said good evening, gents.
Download.
Oh, it didn't go on your computer. So what you do is click the
YouTube.
I think you can click the video and go to YouTube. I mean, and you don't have to do it. Who cares? If you want to watch it, I think you can look up YouTube to MP4 on the internet, and there'll be a website where
but I don't see that it. Hang on, let me try. I don't see where it downloaded it to. There it is. Hang on.
Yeah, I think you can only watch it
on YouTube.
I think so. Yeah, it's like downloading Netflix. You know what I mean? So what you could do is click the link and copy and paste it. Here, I'll send you the YouTube to MP4.
Oh wait, I know how to do that. Hang on, I need to get.
Oh my god!
I can't believe you guys can't hear that. I mean, my microphone's right there. I would think you'd be able to hear it. But hang on, I've got a program I can do downloads with.
American movie is a hoot, says Tom. It's a great movie. So it would have been a documentary similar. Have you seen that, Nigel? American movie?
No.
It's a documentary about an independent filmmaker making a horror movie. And it's really good. And that was, honestly, I didn't even see that before making this, but my professor from college, I was talking with him and he said, "Oh, you should watch American Movie. That's what this reminds me of."
Oh,
So
I didn't mean to. Hang on. Let me get us back here.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. So I filmed the behind the scenes of Undead, and then I also was filming the movie, and then I was also acting in it. And that was another thing. I was like, well, if I'm going to make a documentary about it, I think I can't act in it. I don't want to be, I want to be separated so I'm not involved. Because that could be a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? Or, because I don't know. Anyways, but I think I'll make it. I don't know. I think I think we'll film in the fall if you're
This will be
allowing of
done
it.
by then. We'll be on to Bad Ben 16.
That's what I mean. Yeah. It would be Bad Ben, not Poltergeist. It would be the next one. But then I'm thinking, I think 10 years, that's an interesting point to film, the 10-year anniversary, or maybe
How long is that video?
it's just a few minutes, I think.
All right, hang on a second.
Guys, hang on. But I submitted it to Sundance. They have a program. They'll give you money to help make your documentary, and they denied it.
They what?
They denied it. And then they sent someone from Sundance. They came to my house and opened the door, and they kicked me in the balls.
Did they give you a big check?
No, they just kicked me in the balls.
I just met. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Let's see here.
Tom Kelly says inserting recreations of important moments in Bad Ben history using well-known actors or the opposite community theater type talent would be fun. That would be fun. Actually, I do want to interview some people too that are in Hollywood that have cited Bad Ben, such as the dude who made Barbarian. I don't even from Whitest Kids,
Zach Kreger.
Zach Kreger. Maybe they'll act in it, but I do want to interview people.
All right, can I show it now?
Yeah. So this is a concept, guys. So this will not be in the documentary. But this was great footage. It's good foot. Honestly, this is the best footage of all the footage.
All right, here it goes. You ready?
Okay.
Now, what he's doing a documentary kind of on like me, making fun of me for being bald and fat and old. By the way, this guy wrote a book and there's a chapter on me. My first film cost $300 to make. And that film grossed $110,000 so far that I know of. I found that my films out of 11, I was bound to have there's bound to be one that's great, a couple that are good, and there's bound to be a stinker or two. The fans, for some reason, like the bald, fat, 56-year-old guy running around getting his ass kicked by these demons. And when you get between these two trees, you're going to turn and like come at us.
Like a zombie.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it, pretty much. My fat fucking ass went down. Okay, that's good.
This was the gravesite of Jason Bolch, who died about 2 weeks ago. He was only 55 years old. Thought of himself as a comedian. He would always tell jokes. Some of them were funny. He was his own biggest fan and laughed so hard at one of his own jokes that he had a stroke and died.
And the name is Chronic, like panic. Okay? So it was already how you pronounce it. Just let me know.
Faded
Look at my ass crack. My ass crack was hanging out in that. Oh God, I need help.
Wow.
By the way, folks, that was entirely him. How do I get rid of this? I don't know how to close this one.
Now maybe maybe now I can get some help to get it, because I could just make it and put it on YouTube, which I would, but it would be cool to get.
What about putting it on Bad Ben TV?
Yeah, but that I want to get this in.
Well,
I
do
don't know.
what's Mitch. It's your project. You're just lucky that you have an accessible celebrity of my size available. And
He puts the egg in Egg Harbor Township.
Egghead. Are you reading the comments?
Look, yeah, people are so nice. Thank you, Tom.
I don't know where you would have seen it before, Sherry. I never showed it.
Tom said, "Mint," because I think we might have watched it on here. I don't know. Maybe we did. That's fantastic. Oh, please do this. Definitely something that would do well in the festival circuit. Thank you, Tom. I think that's what I wanted to do. And thank you, Sarah. And she likes the title. Thanks, Kaylee. Thanks,
Do you
Squatch.
want to be a star, big head?
I think. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I think I want to capture the story of Bad Ben and whatever Nigel's doing at the time. And then
Let's give Mitch the stage.
what the and then I think, Tom, you're right. I would love to enter into festivals, and then maybe someone would pick up the movie and it would get, it would spread Nigel's story to, outside of the Bad Ben universe even farther. I would love, because it's it's an inspiring story, especially now because obviously there are people making independent films, but I would say now more than ever, it's very discouraging, I would say, if I was a kid growing up.
Mitch,
You know what I mean?
did you see the latest thing I did? Leave the lights on.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Do you want to see it? It's not that long.
How long is it?
17 minutes.
All right, let's watch it. Can you stream it? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Adam said you can't see my emojis, but I'm applauding. Thank you, Adam. Thanks, Veronica. Thanks, guys.
Your emojis popped up, a bunch of clapping hands.
You know what? I didn't see them at first, but now I see them. So they must have delayed emoji. I do have to get off after this screening.
All right, calm down.
I'm just saying I have a hard out at 9 p.m.
Oh my God, it's that long we've been on?
I know.
Hang on.
Anyways, so who knows if the new one, it could be narrated. I don't know. We'll figure. It might look different than how that video was, but
Hang on.
Did you see that? I think I was just possessed.
All right, I think this will work. You ready?
Yeah. Can you talk during it? Is there commentary?
Yeah, we can play it like that. Can you say it all right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Can you give behind the scenes as it's playing too?
Yeah.
Or should we not talk?
This is a slow suspense buildup. This thing, just so you know.
I see. He left.
I'm getting soda. I don't make you sit through every decoration coming down.
It's okay. This is what people like. It's so Bad Ben. I like when it's like ASMR, when it's slow. Yeah, that's right. Do you watch ASMR?
She used to always pop up in my feed. I haven't seen her in a year. Oh, you know nothing about this. I want your opinion.
Yeah. Give any behind the scenes if you want.
Well, this was all shot on my iPhone.
I remember you told me you wanted to do this and it was unrelated to Bad Ben, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever say my name in this.
Right. Is it called Bad Ben : Leave the Lights On, or just Leave the
No,
Lights
it's called
On?
Leave the Lights On. This is episode 1. I plan on making 10, but everything takes money.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of scary.
I'm undressing Santa.
Yeah. What the F?
Look at my ass. It's looking
Look how proud you were. Like, whoa. This is cool. I like that you're changing it up from the, found footage. And then there we go, found footage. Wait, now I'm scared. Oh, there's your address.
That makes it convenient for people that want to kill me. Watch. This is where it gets good.
What the hell?
Oh, that looks old.
Well, the postmark on it is 100 years old.
Holy shit. That's not good. That's not good. Some ancient entity. Oh, look, you almost got hit. You almost got clipped.
I could take any car on this road.
This is very ASMR. Whoa, that was cool. Unbound.
That's this room right here.
Whoa. Occupant.
And it gives a lot and block number, not an address, because this was before Egg Harbor Township had all these.
Right. What the fuck? I was trying to predict what you were gonna say.
I don't curse in this. I say,
I
I might say shit.
don't curse. I might say shit. Who's that?
That woman leaning on the rail was my mom, and there's
Wow.
some lady sitting at a piano. For 100 years, she will be bound. In 100 years, this will be found. Now she shall play her music again. She is free, she is free, she is free.
Sounds good.
What the hell does that mean?
Is that the iPhone mic?
No. Actually, if you look close, you can see the mic cord when I back away from the desk.
No.
In my lap. Did you see it?
No, I didn't even see it. I didn't notice it. That was good. You're always good at writing the poems and stuff, like the rhymes of the curses. Poet. I love the pace of this one. This is giving Bad Ben 1 vibes, in a way.
That's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, I like this. This is yeah. Bad Ben's like the Beatles, you know, everybody has their favorite, you know. This is my Revolver.
That's real wind, by the way.
Yeah.
That's no
Wow.
string tied to the branch.
When did you film this?
This was the day before that big snowstorm.
Yeah, that was windy week. Oh, there's
See, I
got
took
some
advantage
snow.
of the snowstorm.
Good. Oh, like the color. How the fuck did you do that?
Look at me, I'm in my underwear again. Look at my belly.
Would you do nudity? How is your house blue? Do you have color changing lights?
It's a blue light. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, I got.
You got a bad.
Hello?
Dude. Do you actually keep that there?
No.
You should, because that's a convenient spot.
So is the 45 in my nightstand.
Oh, I used to keep a bat under my bed as like a kid. Like Italians just do that. Oh, the door's open. Oh.
Look at that ass.
Hey, that's what pays the bills. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. This is classic Bad Ben. Now this was on Bad Ben TV.
Yes, on there now.
Dude, was this on Amazon too, or just Bad Ben TV?
It's Bad Ben. I don't do
Nice.
Amazon anymore.
Yeah, F them. Dude, I love this. God.
Yes. Hello? Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I realize what time it is. Yes, yes. Okay, so you listen to my message? Yeah, it was. Got this letter, and I don't have it in front of me right now. I guess I should have, but it said something about she's bound. She's been bound for 100 years, and I guess it's over, and she is free to play her music again or something. And anyway, tonight I was in bed, and I all of a sudden heard the piano playing, and there was pictures in the envelope. The woman was sitting at a piano, and all of a sudden the piano started playing, and I said, like, hello, who's there? And it stopped. And I came out, and I thought somebody had broken in because the back door was open. And so I went over and I shut it, and then I went out to the kitchen, and all of a sudden I heard the lid of the piano slam shut, and I came out. And that's what made me think it wasn't somebody breaking in. It was something, I don't know. That's why I called you, because you supposedly deal with paranormal happenings in the house. And I don't know. No, I couldn't see anything. No. A Polaroid? Wait a second. As a matter of fact, I got a Polaroid last year for Christmas. I never freaking used it, but I know where it is. I can go get it. It's got film. Hopefully the batteries are good. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not going to give you my whole life story. I'll try that. I'll go. You're saying go around room to room in the house and take pictures and the development process. Well, I think there's only 10 pictures on a roll. All right. I'll take one in the main room I was in and I'll go around to the various rooms and I'll take pictures and the development process, you say, might pick up something. Yeah, I'm sorry, I am repeating myself. I'll go take the pictures. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Jesus, what a. See, I almost cursed.
Yeah.
All right,
Were you trying not to curse for this one?
go get this Polaroid. Yeah, I was purposely trying to keep it semi-clean.
Oh, that's cool. This is great. This is my fave Nigel Bach production. You know, I love them all, but this is my fave newest one. I like the blue. That was a good idea. Oh, that's a creepy shot. I'm scared. Wow, that's cool. You're drippy. Stylish. Whoa. Handprints. That's creepy. Oh my god. Dude, your character's on Android?
No, doesn't matter.
I'm joking. This is your best shot film too. I like the iPhone, honestly. I want to hear your thoughts on it after. Because that looks so good. Look at that.
Well, that's the camera. It's the iPhone. No, it's not. My other iPhone.
That's iPhone, right? That you're filming with?
Yes.
It looks good. Oh, man. See, this is great. Wait, go back. Never mind. I don't want to ruin the flow. It's unsettling seeing the stairs. Oh God. Oh God. Can I buy those? I mean, sorry. Oh wow.
So did you like it?
I love it. Is that the new direction for this next movie too? Because I think that's great. I think it.
Well,
I love it.
anybody that's coming in to Bad Ben late is going to probably be a little confused because that switches off the Bad Ben. I mean, Leave the Lights On is a standalone
Yeah.
series.
I think it's fine.
And it's going to be, well, when I tell you what happens in this, you'll see it rather than me telling you.
Yeah, don't
But
spoil
it
it.
really takes a very good spin, I will say.
I think the way you filmed it and that it was just you, it felt like the first Bad Ben. It was I love it.
That's what I'm trying to get back to. And Bad Ben 15 is going to be like that too.
I
It's
think if
not
Bad
gonna
Ben,
be-
yeah,
It's not going to be yuck yuck. I mean, I am
it'd be
selling
funny.
faces on T-shirts, that I
Yeah.
wear in the film, and one of them's. I mean, both of them are really cool. They're both really nice. Two that I've gotten so far, and one of them is a person's dog who passed away like last year, and another one's a guy that is a chef, and I'm putting his picture and his Instagram handle on a T-shirt. And, these other guys.
Why don't you put them on frames in your house, like hang them up?
I do. Well, no, there's another thing for that. Somebody
see.
could buy. Here, let me show you.
I think it's great. I think that is very exciting because I love that. And I thought, man, I love the iPhone. It looks really good. And I think you did a great job.
Actually, that's not up here. That's on Instagram. But anyway, what it is you can buy, and it's kind of like a to the highest bidder type thing.
Yeah.
And how it works is there's two highest bidder things I'm doing, but one of them is a picture hanging on the wall that I talk about, and whoever
That's cool.
buys that gets the framed photo when it's done.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun.
And also the other one, which this is my favorite one, I hope somebody takes me up on. Let me give the example of somebody wants to propose to their girlfriend, right? I take a book and I say, yeah, and say his name is Mitch and her name is Melinda, okay? And I say, yeah, there was this couple. His name was Mitch, and he was dating a girl for like 5 years named Melinda. Now, this couple's going to be sitting there. He's buying it for her,
Right.
watching this Bad Ben film, and she's going to go at him, and she's going to say, "You're Mitch, and I'm Melinda." And
Right.
goes, well, he had been waiting for the right time, and anyway, he hid something for her in the medicine cabinet. And she's going to get up and go get it, and it's going to be like an engagement ring.
Right.
And he's going to drop to his knees and ask her to marry him. And it's a perfect way for if there was a couple, and this could be a birthday present, it could be whatever.
Right.
But it's going to be a perfect way where she won't be expecting it. I bring up their names in the movie.
Yeah.
She goes to the medicine cabinet where he's actually put it. And then as I'm reading the story, I said, and he dropped his knee to his knees and asked her to marry him. I wonder if she said yes. And I shut the book. And then I just go on with it will have relevance. It'll tie into the story.
Right.
I
What if
really
she
don't have
says
it
no?
in this shop, and I don't know how people will find it. I put it on Instagram, but I will put it in the
Yeah.
shop. And
Yeah.
it's just such an awesome, cool surprise. Didn't you say you had to get off at 9?
I'll get off. But well, that was awesome. I think that's exciting. I'm very excited. How about you guys? You excited? How about you guys? Are you excited for Bad Ben Poltergeist?
You can go out on stage before the musical starts and say, "Let's hear it for Nigel."
Nigel Bach. Can I plug something?
Yes, of course you can. In fact, I should put a message out with your TikTok and shit.
Oh, well, you don't have to do that. I was just gonna say I'm in a band called Cheese Touch, and we're opening for Ben Queller. Do you know who Ben Queller is?
Me?
Yeah.
You told me last night, but
Uh,
do they?
Well, he's an awesome artist, Ben Queller. He's been around.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the bassist.
Oh, the bassist is Chris. Let me see if I pronounce his name right.
Well, tell them who he was, and they'll know.
His name is Chris Mentz Plass. He was McLovin. But anyways, I'm me and my band Cheese Touch will be opening for him. You can see on benqueller.com any of the dates that
You
are
said Bad Ben. He was in Super Bad.
Did I say Bad Ben?
Yes, I think you did. Super
Sorry.
Bad with
McLovin from Bad Ben. I mean from Super Bad.
Super
From
Bad.
Super Bad Ben. That could be a crossover movie.
Bad Ben
Anyways,
Superhero.
I'm very excited for that, and we'll be touring the Midwest and Texas. I don't know if anybody in the chat is from the Midwest or Texas, but we'll be touring there. And if you wanted to see it, Ben Queller is an awesome artist. He's great. And that's it on benqueller.com. I think that's where you can look and see the Cheese Touch tickets. Anyways, that's it.
That was very exciting, Mitch.
Thank you.
We could do you know I have a couple names for bands I want to start.
Okay, I've heard some of these, but
Well, you know Lesbian Seance.
yes. That's a good one.
Subliminal Heartache.
Great.
Is a band, and they will open for Lesbian Seance.
Oh, okay.
And we just this past week came up with a new band name called this is going to get me in trouble. Dirty Letty and the Smelly Veterans. It's there's this guy in Summers Point. His name is Lenny. And Lenny's been dying for years. So he told me. And we would like pick him up a coffee from Dunkin', take it to him and say him. And he's always filthy.
Mm.
And he stands with a group of guys who all wear their like
Hats,
Navy hats and shit like that. And I'm in Acme one day, and one of them's in there, and he smells awful.
Mm.
So, but the guy looks clean. I mean, like spotless. And he just, I don't know, he just smelled. So that's how we came up with the name of Smelly Legend. Dirty Lenny and the Smelly Veterans. So I don't know if we're going to keep that name. That might get me in trouble.
Might be locally offensive.
Well, let me tell you something about these local jerk-offs, okay? On this Facebook page for Egg Harbor Township. People complain, they say, you know, these fireworks, because people set off fireworks here all the time, especially in the summer. And they complain because their dogs get so stressed out. And these people are like, oh, that's the sound of freedom and all that. And it's a free country. Just having fun. Let people go. And then they'll like hear the F-16s from the guard unit fly over and all. And they'll say, somebody will say, what's all that noise? What are all those planes? Oh, that's the F-16. That's the sound of freedom. And I want to get on that page and I want to say, all right, cocksuckers, listen to me. You sit there and you say, oh, the sound of freedom. Then you're such big supporters of veterans. And you sit there and when people complain that their dogs are getting all upset by the sound of fireworks and all, did it ever occur to you that a lot of veterans have PTSD,
Mhm.
and it's upsetting to them too. But
That's
it's
true.
also embarrassing, and they don't want to complain about it.
Right.
So why don't you think of that when you go outside and set off your illegal fireworks? I mean, firecrackers are now legal in New Jersey. They have been for
Right. Right.
about 10
I
years.
see what you're saying. Right.
They're sitting there waving their flags, saying they're, oh, I support veterans, and fuck you for telling me I can't set off fireworks. Yeah, well, what about the veteran that is
Right.
curled up in a ball having flashbacks?
Right. Right.
What about them?
That's true. There's a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode about that.
Cheese Touch is the name of the band.
Yes.
I love it. Like Please Touch, but it's Cheese Touch.
Cheese Touch. Well, it's because my middle name is Cheese and Orono's middle name is Touch. So we just put our middle names together to make the band.
Your
name.
middle name is what? No, it's
Cheese.
not. I know what your middle name is.
No, it's Mitchell Cheese Marsico.
All right. We'll leave it at that. You can call me Tom again if you want.
Nigel Jojo Cheese. Thank you guys for having me. Guys, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank
Mitchell,
you,
it's been a
Cherie.
pleasure.
Haley.
We love you, and we love to have you on.
I
Please
love
come
you.
back soon.
Yes, and congrats on Leave the Lights On. What were people's response, real quick? I want to know.
They loved it. No, I didn't hear any criticism. Somebody said, "Why do you have the dog bed in the family room?" Well, guess what, bitch? Maybe a dog's going to make an appearance. All right, Mitch. Good night.
Good night. Bye.